Hey friends, I wanted to leave you guys with a quick video of Ted Cruz yesterday talking to FBI Director Christopher Wray. He's talking about this same memo that came out a couple days ago, that was leaked out a couple days ago, that was intended for FBI, ATF, and law enforcement personnel only. It was an internal memo that was leaked. Now, naturally, Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, denied that he had ever even seen this. Very unlikely, but it may be one of those plausible deniability things where they're so high up the ladder that they approve something through a conversation so that they can never be tied back to actually knowing about its existence, or at least approving the fact that it was going to be developed. Because make no mistake, this did not get leaked, and this did not get printed, and this did not leave anything at the FBI without Christopher Wray knowing about it and approving it. So he's lying there, but again, there's just no email, text exchange, or anything like that that can actually tie him to it. But nevertheless, it's nice to see a politician at least saying some of the same things that we're thinking. Nice to see him say it out loud, because it feels like we don't have a voice in Congress and in the Senate, and in many cases, I still don't think that we do. But nevertheless, nice to see Ted talking about this.
Yesterday, it was reported that Project Veritas had obtained a copy of an FBI training material, which listed various symbols and themes which, in the FBI's estimation, were indicative of, quote, militia violent extremism. Now, these symbols weren't things like the Ku Klux Klan or the Nazi Party, which naturally would be symbols of that, but instead they included, rather astonishingly, patriotic symbols of our nation and our history. Included on this list is the Betsy Ross flag. Now, that's fairly remarkable that the Betsy Ross flag in the FBI's indication is indicative of militia violent extremism, because among other people who have been publicly alongside the Betsy Ross flag, we have President Barack Obama, who was sworn in directly underneath two Betsy Ross flags. But it's not just President Obama. We also have President Biden, who was sworn in under Betsy Ross flags. It's not just the Betsy Ross flag. Also on this list is the Gadsden flag as a symbol of violent extremism. Now, the state of Virginia has a license plate for the Gadsden flag, as do many other states. I think people would be astonished to find that having that license plate, the FBI indicates that you're a violent extremist. Also included on this is a text that I was particularly struck, is the Gonzales battle flag. Come and take it. As indicative of being a violent extremist militia. Well, I will self-report right now that every day in the Senate I wear my boots that have the Gonzales battle flag on the back of them. Director Wray, what are y'all doing? This makes no sense. Do you agree with this FBI guidance that the Betsy Ross flag and the Gadsden flag and the Gonzales battle flag are signs of militia violent extremism?
Well, Senator, I'm not familiar with the particular document you have behind you, and I'm not in the practice of trying to comment on documents that I haven't recognized. But I will tell you that when we put out intelligence products, including ones that reference symbols, which we do across a wide variety of contexts, we usually take great pains to put caveats and warnings in the document that make clear that a symbol alone is not considered evidence of violent extremism, and it's...
Well, but Director Wray, you don't include things like Antifa, you don't include things like Black Lives Matter. Instead, you identify patriotic Americans as suspects, and I would note there's a pattern of this.